The rest of the trade deadline was pretty much crazy. Kristaps Porzingis is with the Wizards. Pistons got Marvin Bagley. Serge Ibaka went to the Bucks. Like you needed another stretch big. I don't know. I mean, he's definitely going to help Giannis be a better stretch big too. So he definitely going to learn his shooting from Serge Ibaka because Serge Ibaka is like 7 foot and he just be hitting his shots like crazy. DiVincenzo goes to the Kings. Of course, Tyrese Halliburton to the Pacers. Portland went through a rebuild. CJ McCollum's in New Orleans. I was really shocked by a few moves, though. Marvin Bagley to the Pistons. Really good move by the Pistons. Pistons needed a young big that they can work on. Either he can work on himself this season. Hey, maybe we'll let him go, or we'll keep him and see where it goes. Sign him to like a 1 to 2 year deal, just to kind of. We're just filling you out still. We're not going to give you some big crazy contract. Still filling you out. So let's see where it goes from there. Number 2, for a lot of the rumors that were circling these two teams, neither made a move. The Lakers and the Knicks. Gross. They didn't make a move. And it is constantly being reported. Lakers had multiple moves to get John Wall, which that's all you could really get is a John Wall. And people saying, well, wait till buyout because we could just get him on buyout. That's disrespectful to Russell Westbrook, though, who, if John Wall is better than Westbrook, you're going to bench Westbrook. So that's hideous. And on the flip, you got Randall doing this to the crowd and teams making calls about Randall, and y'all still kept him. They're like, nah, we got to see where this goes. We got to see where this goes. It's going nowhere, especially with the top teams making that huge trade today. Hello, or yesterday, my bad. Hello, Knicks. I'd like to introduce you to Atlanta that you couldn't beat, Brooklyn that you definitely can't beat, the Celtics, who you're back and forth with, the Sixers, who just got James Harden. They'll get better by beating y'all, and oh, my bad, Milwaukee and Miami. Yeah. So I'm telling you, it's about to be a fun playoff. Trae Young did kind of shake it up, though. I just want y'all to know that. Trae Young definitely shook it up. Got Ben Simmons out of Philly. On the flip, Milwaukee broke Brooklyn. So it's going to be a really fun playoffs this year. Don't know why. I mean, hey, they won last night. Luka went crazy. Still don't really see the value in trading Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards, except for the fact that Kristaps Porzingis is never there. So I guess that's a win for the Mavericks. Iffy. Winners and losers of trade deadline. Big winner, the Spurs. They really committed to this rebuild, to me. The Pacers, they got a star even though they're gonna rebuild. That's really tops, you know. That really, I mean, even though you still have Miles Turner, you don't know what you do with him. Yeah. Losers. Jeremy Grant, could have traded him. Like, come on. It's fine. I mean, I accept it, but it's like you could have traded him. Get him off the team. At some point, he's either not going to want to be here or he's just going to hinder the growth of the other rookie/young players. And that's bad when you bring in a Marvin Bagley. That's not a good play. So hopefully by draft time, somebody's making a trade for Jeremy Grant. Bulls, you didn't make a move. I thought that y'all would make a move for Jeremy Grant. Guess not. You didn't make any other moves to kind of bolster your lineup. So y'all are just gonna go through the rest of the season and into the playoffs with this hope that this group can be the group that gets y'all to the championship. And now there's more contenders around you. Philly, Brooklyn, of course, Milwaukee, Miami, New York. Hell, Toronto even won 8 straight. I don't even know where they are. So we'll see come playoff time and play-in time and all that stuff. Who else I lost? Bulls, Knicks and Lakers. Jeez, like y'all are Knicks will be fine. Lakers are battling for a play-in spot at this point because that very next game after Russell Westbrook is smiling at his teammates, thinking, and everybody's thinking he's about to get traded, you get smacked by Portland, who's going through a rebuild or a retool, whatever you want to call that with Portland, which is also a loser. And you don't trade anyone. You don't trade a single person. But like I told Lakers fans before, your team is locked. Like, you don't have much space to work around with Davis, LeBron, and Westbrook. And if LeBron ends up leaving, which he speculated, I want to play with my son. Look what you got now. Westbrook's not going to carry this team, and an injured, oft injured, Anthony Davis is not going to carry this team either. So, ill. Oh, winner Clippers. Even though they traded Serge Ibaka, winner Clippers. Loser Kings. I mean, yeah, you got Sabonis. You're trying to play in the play-in. At the same time, who trusts you to make the playoffs? Like, that's 15 years without a playoff appearance, and you have De'Aaron Fox, who's upset with your team. I can see him demanding a trade later. I understand that you got Sabonis. I understand that you got Bagley gone, and you got, not Barnes, Buddy Hield gone. But look what I mean, I don't know if that was a serious, people say, yeah, it's a serious upgrade. It's just iffy. We got to see it play out on court because it's weird to me. Dallas, they didn't win or lose. They were just in the middle. Wizards lost. Big time losers. Bradley Beal's injured, traded Spencer Dinwiddie for Kristaps Porzingis, traded Montrezl Harrell because, well, Trez and Spencer Dinwiddie didn't get along, so we might as well just get rid of both of them. That ruins your depth. And Kristaps isn't healthy. Bradley Beal is injured. Y'all are valuing this 100% on Bradley Beal being healthy. I guess in the future, because he's not helping you right now. He's injured for the rest of the season. He just had his surgery. That's bad. That's bad and getting worse. Now look, the rest of those young players are going to come up and they're going to play hard for this team. But y'all are on the fringes now because all of these new contenders are definitely going to knock the Wizards down. Orlando, loser. Why didn't you trade Mo Bamba? You still didn't trade Mo Bamba. Atlanta, speculation around John Collins, you don't trade John Collins. Okay. Like I said, Portland, loser. I don't know what you're doing. Got rid of CJ McCollum, got rid of Norman Powell, saying that you're going to balance this on Anthony Simons and Damian Lillard, who's injured for the rest of this season, and Nurkic, and that's it. Because I don't know who else your stars are. Eric Bledsoe's not a star. He's probably gone. Keon Johnson, I don't know. And Justice Winslow hasn't played good since Miami. He even played for Memphis, and Memphis is on fire right now. And Justice Winslow has not played. So there you go on the trade deadline. Yeah, seeing how the rest of this plays out, it gets pretty ugly from here on out. That's all I gotta leave. That's all I gotta say about that. West playoffs should be still the same. Suns, Warriors, hell, even the Grizzlies are up there. Jazz, but gotta see how the Kings and Lakers do in that play-in, because it could get real ugly for one of those teams in the offseason. On the flip, new contenders in the East. The East just got way tougher. Milwaukee, Miami, Brooklyn, Philly, Chicago, New York even. It just got tougher just to win games in the East. So I definitely want to see that Nets Sixers game. Ben Simmons returns to Philly. James Harden's playing against Kyrie. That's must-see television, dude. I gotta see that. Gotta see it. Sports Logic.